Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. If you're new to the channel, I'm Nick and I've been a top author on TradingView for many years, as well as being one of the only traders with a fully verified MyFX book track record. So if you want to elevate your trading, you're definitely in the right place. So subscribe to the channel, and without further ado, let's jump right into it. So take a second, pause the video, read the disclaimer, and I will see you on the charts. Let's make a full breakdown of the situation that we had when we executed our short position on D40 with students. And as usual, I will keep the video as educational as possible. So we will do a complete multi-time frame top-down analysis. I'll also speak about the COT data, so what the big players in the market are doing, so the non-commercials and institutional speculators, and then we put together all these different types of analysis. Now, starting here from the monthly time frame, what we can see. Now, here on the monthly, we can see that the market clearly was in an uptrend, right? The market was creating higher highs and higher lows all the way to this moment, because here, this is the first time in which we had a double top. It is the first time that while the market was trying to create a new higher high, instead of, as in the other occasions, breaking above the previous high, this time the market stopped and reversed lower. So in this kind of situation, what you would expect is more bearish price action. So that was the first signal from a high time frame perspective that there was a good probability to see a reversal lower. What we can also notice is that if we look here at what was going on inside this area right here, we had a lot of sideways price action. Now keep in mind, these candles, every single one of this candle is 1 month of price action. And we can see that we had multiple candles with 1 month of price action. And what happened after that is that the market broke above, broke back below. And what you expect when you have something like this, so you have a horizontal level at which inside of it, you had a lot of sideways price action. So essentially a ranging market, then the market breaks above and then starts going back down. What you expect in most occasions, you probably noticed this already yourself in the market. In most occasions, what will happen here is that the market will go all the way down and test the low of this range. So that was even another signal that was a good probability in this kind of situation to see even more bearish price action in the market to go and test here the low of this range. So let's keep all of this in mind and drop down on the weekly time frame. Now, from a weekly perspective, what we had again was a market which was breaking structure to the downside. Now, first of all, we can notice here on the weekly time frame that range quite accurately, right? We have the top of the range here, the bottom of the range here. The market then broke the range to the upside with this impulse here to the upside, went for the retest of the high of the range, tried going higher, and it failed. Here, the market failed going higher and started breaking lower, which means that the push to the upside was not sustained by enough institutional buying pressure, and the market was just breaking structure to the downside and going back into a bearish market. Just a quick interruption. Let me know in the comments below any new pairs or topics that you would like me to cover in my next videos, because I'm always open to suggestions. Dropping down on the daily time frame, what do we see? Now here in the daily, things were interesting as well. We can notice a strong push to the downside also here, massive impulse to the downside. The market then started this correction, and after an impulse and correction, if you want to measure the correction, what you have to do is take your Fibonacci from the high to the low of the impulse leg. What we can see is that the market had corrected exactly to the 0.32 of the Fibonacci taken on the impulse leg. And after a correction to the 0.32, what you expect is, again, in a strong downtrend, you expect impulse, correction to the 0.32, and continuation to the downside, which in fact is exactly what the market did. If we go down on the 4-hour time frame, what we can see is that also here on the 4-hour, we had bearish structure. We can notice that exactly at this level, we had this level of previous 4-hour resistance, which the market then broke to the upside, became support, The market tried going higher, failed, broke lower. That previous support became resistance. Actually, here we had confluence of resistance because we had this previous support and resistance, and also we had the 0.32 and of course 50% of the Fibonacci taken on this impulse leg, and in fact the market stopped exactly at 0.5. Now if you remember, I spoke about this many times, if the market retraces precisely to the 50% and that 50% is in perfect confluence with previous support and resistance, a Fibonacci level in perfect confluence with structure increases the probabilities, in fact, at that level to see new institutional selling pressure and the market to continue lower. Speaking about institutional selling pressure, if we move to the commitment of traders, a nice proxy for the DE40 is the euro. Why? Because the DE40 is essentially full of large cap exporters. Okay, these are big companies that are mostly exporting outside of Europe, right? And a weakening euro favors exporters, right? A strengthening euro is a headwind against exporters, right? And what we can see is that we were sitting here with 73K net positions. We went all the way up to essentially we had at the time 156K net positions. So what was happening is that the euro was getting stronger. Institutions were increasing their longs on the euro from 235K all the way up to 294K. Shorts were getting decreased from an institutional perspective from the high here at 163K all the way down to 138K. So essentially institutions were increasing their longs and decreasing their shorts on euro, effectively creating a stronger euro and a headwind against exporters, which usually translates into D40 dropping lower. So if we move back here to the chart and we drop down on the 15 minutes time frame, we can see that essentially when my strategy, in this case, the strategy that executed this position was my index momentum strategy, which trades on D40 from a day trading perspective. And by the way, you find a complete backtest over 10 years of data of also the strategy on my website, so you can go and check it out. Because of course, if you have a strategy which is a clear rule-based strategy, you can always automate that strategy and test it on high quality historical data. And in fact, basically the strategy entered exactly here at the break of structure. And what we can see is that after the break lower, essentially the market entered here, the stop was above the high for a nice 1 to 2 risk to reward, which was hit quite quickly. So essentially we had a nice day trade here from my index momentum strategy on D40, and the overall situation is the one I just described. So very interesting setup. Now, all this free analysis and education that you see me share here on YouTube is actually just the tip of the iceberg. In fact, if you really want to go into the details and really learn more, I definitely suggest that you go and check out my website, which you find linked in description. Here, you have the possibility to learn everything from the very basics of charting to the most advanced topics that you definitely cannot afford to miss. You find all my courses, over 12 gigabytes of courses, and you also have the possibility to gain access to the Trading Show software with the Telegram notification integrations, one-on-one private mentoring, the COT data software. So really a complete learning ecosystem. And on top of that, you also have the possibility to integrate and gain access to my entertaining trading show, in which you essentially get every single day all my trades as they're happening live on my account. So all the trades that I'm entering, exiting, how I'm managing them, all streamed live directly inside of the trading show. You also have the possibility to check out all my strategies. So all the strategies already automated. Here you will see videos of historical backtests on more than 10 years of data of every single strategy I have and strategies that I run on my own account, which is also the ones that basically you see on my FX book, the explanation of the strategies, the historical backtest of the strategy, and how I'm actually trading on my live account. And if you continue to scroll down, you will see that you have the possibility here after the testimonials to join and gain automatically access with the email and password that you will create during the sign-up process. So I really suggest that at least you go and check it out. The link is in the description, and I will see you in it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure that you drop a like and a comment. It really helps with the creation of new free analysis and education, and I will see you in my next video.